morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Testing microphone, testing. Attention, please. Can you please lower the volume? Thank you very much. Good morning, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Before we begin this program, we announced earlier that a vehicle was parked in a wrong place. Up to now, the vehicle has not been moved. A Lexus with Ondo registration number NND 902EA. I repeat, a Lexus NND 902EA. The vehicle is parked at the Vice Chancellor's designated park. Please help us move the vehicle away from there. The Vice Chancellor will soon be here. Having said that, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, can we please have one house? This is 10:37. In the next 23 minutes or thereabout, this program will commence fully. All right, attention please. Can we please have one house? Monique, please, I don't know. Can't log be television once, Papa. Can't do one be filmed. The thing is still not picking. You recognize? Get the right to introduce earlier. All right. Can we please have one house? I say a beautiful morning to everyone here present. This is the University of Medical Sciences, Ondo. Bó ṣe ń sìn mo rò bó ṣe ń sìn kọ́ tètè adjust time now. Can we please have one house? Please, let's be seated. and let's get this program started immediately. This session that we want to quickly do in the next 15 minutes is for us to set the climate for what to come at exactly 11 o'clock. And this is the only time we have to set the climate for this inaugural lecture. Therefore, I plead with us silence so that we can get this done quickly. Usually, when we begin the inaugural lecture by 11 o'clock, nobody says anything again. It is strictly an affair between the inaugural lecturer and the vice chancellor of the university. To this end, we want to quickly use the few minutes we have to do some recognition. Like I said earlier, this is the University of Medical Sciences, Ondo. It is the first specialized medical and health-related sciences university in Nigeria. In the society. Exactly a month ago, we had the 5th inaugural lecture addressed by Professor Teslim Onigbinde, and on that day, we were looking at the myriads of pain in our society. How can we solve this challenge using needle-free injection? And that day, people that were here were treated to the best of academic treaties you may find anywhere. Today again, just like that Irish poet in 1919 observed that turning and turning in the widening jar, the falcon cannot hear the falconer. The center cannot hold again. Things fall apart and mere anarchy is loosed upon the world. He saw it coming, that a time would come that mankind may be in one form of captivity or the other. And it is that same captivity that has led us to this place today. There is political captivity, but now microorganisms that man is supposed to dominate are also playing their own. And our inaugural lecturer for today is trying to explore ways out of a world held hostage by microbes. The microbes cannot have dominion over man, particularly because of the research he has done. And today, I want to assure us that Professor Abdulazeez Abubakar will be doing justice to this particular topic. He is ready. He has prepared adequately. I welcome you once again. I say salam alaikum to all the Muslim community in the house, and to the Christian community, I say hallelujah to all of us. Quickly, I would like to recognize, though they are not here with us right now, they will be joining us very soon. I want to specially recognize Today, at this occasion, the Vice Chancellor of this university, a man who through the dint of hard work and innovative ways has been piloting the affairs of this university. He set the tone, he leads by example, and others follow. He is no other person. He is a professor of community medicine and public health. He is an expert in adolescent health and development, sexual and reproductive health, and health policy and strategic leadership. And I know without doubt this university has benefited immensely from his strategic leadership. I recognize this morning the Vice Chancellor of this university, Professor Adeshegun Olayiwola Fatusi. Can we please put our hands together for him? Also to join us pretty soon is the Deputy Vice Chancellor Academic. Our Deputy Vice Chancellor Academic is a professor of cellular and molecular parasitology. This is a woman that has combined brain with beauty. She is skilled in molecular biology, parasitology, epidemiology, vaccines, life sciences, and malaria. I'm saying all of this so that you know that this is a university where we have people who know their onions. Please let's put our hands together for the DVC academic, Professor Rose Angela Nwuba. I also recognize today the registrar of the university. Our registrar is a scholar practitioner, somebody who combines the theoretical practice also with the practical. He is an astute administrator of no mean repute. He is a selfless leader, someone who leads and willingly others will follow. I recognize this morning Dr. Woleola Ekundayo, the registrar of the university. Quickly, I also want to recognize the university librarian. We are so blessed to have a librarian such as that at this particular point in time. He is highly respected, not just here, but in Africa. This man has distinguished himself in library science, and he has extensive experience when it comes to university library administration. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I recognize this morning librarian Dr. Adebambo Oduwole. Please a round of applause for him. Last but not least of the principal officers that will be here with us today is the bursar of the university, an accountant with robust experience in university accounting and financing, and he is a fellow of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria. Mr. Muritala Steve Oluwanife Shitu. Please a round of applause for the bursar. Having recognized all the principal officers, I recognize all the deans and directors in-house for time. For those I can cite from here, I will quickly recognize them. We have in our midst the Dean of Basic Clinical Sciences, Professor Adejumo. Please a round of applause for him. Also, we have Head of Special Needs Language and Psychosocial Care of the university in our midst, Dr. Olushola Olaoshebikon. A round of applause for him. We have the Vice Dean, Postgraduate School, Dr. Inka D. Oluwafemi. Round of applause. We have Dr. Olorunjuwon Obelo, the Head of Department Microbiology of the university. We also have from the Medical Laboratory Department, Dr. Michael Adegbenro. Please, once I call them, let's give them a round of applause. We are here to celebrate. We are not mourning. We are actually celebrating. And I recognize the director of Laje campus and the director of Center for Gender and Health Equity of the university, Professor Duilemi. Professor Duilemi is Yeye Meto of Ondo Kingdom. I think she deserves much more than what you are doing. From the way she dresses, that should communicate something to all of us. Also, we have the director, Center for Health Profession and Biomedical Education, Dr. Osho. Please, a round of applause for Dr. Osho. Also, a daughter of the soil. I wish I could speak Ondo dialect. I will have spoken to all of them. You can raise that. You can raise. We need it now. I know this is pure Ondo. If I can learn one or two things, I will say it before we finish. Mimiko. Please, a round of applause for him. We have Alhaji Abdulazeez Falekulo, Chairman Ansarudeen Society of Nigeria, Lokoja branch. And I love the list they've given to me. I love the list they've given to me. Last but not least on the list I have of the guests, it shows the kind of person the inaugural lecturer is. Somebody with religious tolerance. The last but not least on this list is Pastor Andrew Akimbola, Tai Group of Schools. Please, a round of applause for him. I've called several imams and I'm closing it with a pastor, and that is telling us something. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, without you today may not be holding, and in fact will not be holding, because he won't be talking to empty hall. We are all very important. I'm aware that we also have the acting dean, Allied Health Sciences in the house, Dr. Kayode Adepo. Applause for him. I'm also told we have the head of department, Medical Laboratory Science, Dr. Samuel Oyedeji. Please, a round of applause for him. We have Director, Archival Center of the University, also in the house, Dr. Bolariwa Ogundeji. We have the acting HOD Physiotherapy, Mr. Awotipe. Please, a round of applause for him. This event we actually start by 11. 11 on the dot, the procession we come in. And as soon as the procession is come in, we all stand for the procession to come in. And while we are standing, the program begins immediately. Everybody here is important. You are the very important personalities we have been waiting for. The Deputy Registrar, Governing Council Affairs and General Administration also just came in. Mr. Imole Ayo Adeniran. Please, a round of applause for him. Also stepping in is the acting dean. We start now. Yeah? The time that you a guy will come. So please, let's get our climate setting right. And you don't sit down until they take their own seat. The national anthem will come on immediately, followed by Unimed anthem. And that's when the Vice Chancellor will ask us to be seated. And the program will begin immediately. And when we close, we are also going to close with the anthems in reverse for light refreshments from the inaugural lecturer after the procession has gone out. is the one that treated us to the best of therapeutic effect that we may have. Professor Teslim Onigbinde, you are recognized. A marching song. Now we start with the marching song.
Nigeria, we hail thee.